Hello everyone, RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with a live stream of Final Fantasy 14. I almost said 7. Final Fantasy 14. We are back here and we're going to start Heaven's Sword. I'm actually very excited for this. I apologize for being late, first of all. So what happened was I was grocery shopping. I was like, okay, it's alright. It's like 9 o'clock. And I don't live that far away from where I go grocery shop. So that'll take me like 5 minutes to get there. And it shouldn't take me too long to get all my stuff I needed. So I got to the checkout at like roughly 9:45. I was like, okay, you know, this should be fine. But I honestly didn't think the lady in front of me had as much shit as she did. She had a lot of shit in front of her. So that took a while for her to, you know, get checked out and everything. And then, oh shit, I knew that was gonna happen. So let's just hit start. So it took a while, and then my stuff got, you know, counted and everything. And of course, so by the time, I got back to my apartment here, it was 9:59. So that means I was 1 minute away from having to start the stream. So unfortunately, it's like, well, I knew I was going to be late. Because like I said, I need to put stuff away. I had some sensitive stuff. I had milk. I had some fresh vegetables and other stuff that need to be in the fridge, like ASAP. Everything else that didn't need to be in the fridge, I just like kind of just took out and just laid on the kitchen table. I'm like, I'll put this stuff away when I'm done streaming. But then I also had to set up the stream, so that took a while too. I had to turn on the PS5. Yes, guys! Hello! This is the first time you guys will be seeing me touching the PlayStation 5 on video outside of my, Oh, I have a letter? Huh. Outside of my, Oh my god, it's been... I also want to apologize. It's been so long since I've even played this game. And now, like, it's not like I have a different controller. The controller is basically the same, you know, except I'm using a PS5. There you go. Liminza. Yeah, let's just go there for now, because I do have a letter. So I won't pick that up, and as far as I can tell, that's the closest to the letter I can get. So yes, this is the first time outside of my initial... Well, actually, on this channel, this is the first time you guys are seeing me using a PS5. If you are also subscribed or you're just watching my stuff on my other channel, the Kingdom Kid channel, link to that is in the description of all my videos, you would see, like, hey, I had an unboxing of the PS5 bundle that I got from GameStop. I actually, like, I ordered that during a Yakuza video. Okay, no, that's not the one I want to check out. I can't believe, where the hell did I go? Here we are. So yeah, it's also going to take me a little while to get used to back to playing this game. Because when I stopped streaming, like the last time I streamed, which was what, in October, I think? Was it October? I think it was. It was either late October or early November when I stopped streaming. And I haven't really touched this game, and that's my fault. I kind of should have, in all honesty. Get out of there. There we are. It's back there. Okay. Because especially now, granted, in all honesty, the first quote-unquote game I actually played on PS5 was actually Final Fantasy 14 for a little bit. I didn't play too much. I think I did like one mission or something like that. So it wasn't a lot. Yeah, and I kind of missed the Christmas event too, and I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit for that. Not too much. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal that I missed it, but oh well. Everyone's gathered around here. Sorry about that. Okay, I need to talk about the fluffs here a little bit first before. Thank you for playing Final Fantasy 14. Encloses a 4-piece set of the Tantalus attire. Be your own canary. Oh, is that the Dawn's? Oh, that's the Dawn's outfit from Final Fantasy 9. Oh, that's awesome. Because like, be your own canary is like that was the key word for me. It's like, what the? So yay. Okay. All right. Let's get to actually before I do that. No, that's not what I needed. Trying to find inventory. So yes, anyway guys, I'm going back to my streaming on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So Wednesdays are kind of going to be up in the air every now and then. I may stream on Wednesdays, I may not stream on Wednesdays. It all depends on like how I'm feeling, really. It all depends. So there's that. In all honesty, I was actually kind of thinking about not streaming this Wednesday, but because I started late today, I probably will stream on Wednesday. We'll see though. We'll see. So there's that. But anyway, guys, as always, guys, I release videos every single day at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, or earlier and later, depending on if it's a day I stream. If it's a day I stream, usually the first video, depending on the length, will roughly come out at like around 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. So there's that. And then the second video usually always comes out at 2 p.m. So there's that. Currently, guys, we have Deltarune Chapter 1, the demo that came out 2 years ago, I think. 3 years ago, I guess, technically. Depends on how you see it. 3 years ago was 2018. And I believe that's when Deltarune came out, was in 2018. Or did it come out in 2017? Either way, I finally started checking that out, so that's good. So there's that. And then, of course, guys, we have Yakuza Like a Dragon coming out at the 1 p.m. slot. Today's episode is going to be a big one, guys. Like, it's a lengthy one, but so fucking good. I can't wait for you guys to watch that. Spoiler alert, tomorrow's episode is the finale of the story, but we're not done in that game quite yet. I'm actually going to be working, once I'm done streaming, I'm actually going to hop back into Yakuza Like a Dragon so I can quickly grind in it so I can finish up the final video for that game. Yeah. God, I love that game so much. Oh, and of course, guys, if you would like to, I released a couple of videos during the first weekend of New Year's, of January. Fuck you, it's January. And I released my top 10 games of 2020. And I released my honorable mentions games of 2020 as well. So you guys can check that out. Again, those videos are on the Kingdom Kid channel, which link to that channel is always in the description below in every single video. So, all right. And I hope you guys check those games out, because check those videos out, because they're really good videos. I want to apologize. The top 10 games was supposed to actually come out on Saturday, but it came out on Sunday. Like, I guess it kind of was a blessing in disguise, because then I did the top 10 on Sunday, honorable mentions on Monday, and then here's me unboxing the PS5 on Tuesday. So yeah. So that kind of worked out, because that's actually when I got my PS5, even though I was supposed to get it on Saturday, but I digress, it's whatever. So yeah, go ahead and check out my top 10 games of 2020. That was a really good list. It was really hard to like complete. It's like, oh, what do I want to put on this list, and where do I want to put them on that list? So it's very hard. So all right, let's continue the story. Yes, we are back. I don't think these expansions are going to be as long as Andy, it pleases me to see you well. I don't think I don't think these expansions are that long. If anything, if I'm at all curious, I could probably look that up. So we'll see. Because I really do kind of want to get caught up in the story and like get as far as I can. But I don't know. I might take it again. It all depends on how long these are. Again, I don't think they're as long as obviously the main story, because that's the main story. If anything, these expansions could probably be like 30 missions, and that wouldn't be a bad thing at all. So. Excuse me for interrupting, Andy. My lady, the gentleman from Azagana Exports has just left. I understand now why you don't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Bye. Ever since we defeated Gaius von Basilar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. I don't know, I still feel like you guys might be in the wrong here in some spots, but we'll see. Well, once we worked in secret with previous few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more suitably. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. Oh, what the hell is that thing? When we reformed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of severing Erosia, not the interest of individual Erosians. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. Oh, serving. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Palestinian colleagues have been generous beyond measures, but we cannot expect them to. Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. That's fine. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They'd like to have their own opinions on the matter. Yeah, sure. I guess. I get to see my girlfriend again! Woo, Yastola! Honestly, I think the first time I've ever like really focused on Yastola was Final Fantasy Dissidia. Was she in 012? I think she was in 012. For some reason, I want to say she was in 012. And I was like, I have no idea who this is, but okay, cool. But then she was also in Dissidia NT, the console version. And I was like, oh, damn. She's kind of weird. And honestly, after like meeting her in here, I was like, yes. 'Tis the lot of the power to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth produce direct that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other reserves ever on the hilt. You know what? I'll say this once he's done. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioner's machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, definite in defeat to rise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred chain shall ever be ours. charge, excuse me. 'Tis but a pity we are so few in our fortitude so finite. So, another reason why I really kind of like want to step up and like catch up is because I keep seeing stuff online and I was like, oh shit, like this could be a spoiler because I don't know what the fuck this is, but I know it's from 14 and I don't want to be spoiled by it. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papa Mio keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly a bad. Your principal's nice, you know? Okay. None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost counts of the times I've had to explain to people that our agencies need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our service for Gil, we might as well declare our futility to Ulda now and have done with it. I'm quite sure Yada would enjoy the bribes. Hi, Fancrid! How you doing? How you feeling? Fortune begets power and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have powers beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Ala Mingo could be liberated if only the Sans would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Ande. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lie is far from clear. And I said the girlfriend for last. Recall you are meeting with the Admirable shortly after the Lominsians sent word to the summoning of Titan? Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Marabou that her people had broken their treaty with the Kobolds and that the Beastmen had just justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invented. I spoke in short the truth. And wherefore did I speak? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Luminsians to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolve them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Oh yeah, Alphenhound. Where the fuck is your sister? Where the fuck is your sister? Like, come on, where the fuck is your sister? Is she bringing out the Warriors of Shadow, Warriors of Dark, whatever, with the Shadowbringers? No one tell me where her sister is, if we do find out later on. The situation is not wholly unexpected. Honestly, I forgot what voices I gave these guys long ago, so... I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though I would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the Athenciant. Come along, Ande. Yeah, sure, okay. I also like better gear, so that's also another thing why I'm doing this too, because there's some missions I was like, oh, it's kind of hard to like do, because like if you guys saw like on the side view of the screen there, like where missions are and such, to be like you saw some missions, there's like, well, that's because I'm not really at a good enough level to do those, even though I was able to accept them, but I'm not able to. They're basically like redo some of those old dungeons that I did, but at a higher level. So it's like, ah, shit. Alphenhound, Ande, is asked amiss. You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ulda. We must do what? So long as we remain within Uldan territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize that they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetherite. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. Right. If Ulda is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. No. I don't know. Felt like there was gonna be more to that. Reverence tolls, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by the veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supply our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ulda and her people over the years. But I truly believe that this is the best course of action. It's moving day! As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Oh my god, I can't speak. Ulda is our home, Alfahund. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. Decisions yours to make, at Transcendent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 Era that. We aspire to your ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We as much your family as... That will be all, Alfenhund. Okay, so I don't remember that staff at all. Hold on, I'm moving my shit a little bit so it's a little bit closer. I don't remember that staff at all. In terms of, anything. But yeah. I'm sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend, like your fucking sister. Where the fuck is she at? Your concern is most generous, but no. I have left them in the hands of men better suited for the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Okay. Listen, I'm actually all for moving. That's strength, vitality. Okay. Alright, they all share strength. But do I want direct hit rank and tenacity? Or do I want skill speed and critical hit? Ooh. Well, I can't use them. Oh, well. Okay, well, here's the thing. For this one, I'll get a skill speed plus 9. But here's skill speed will be 12. A critical hit will be 9, but this one's the direct hit rate. Let's go with this one. So... moving on. Okay, well now what are these? Quicker hate determination. I might get that one. Ulda, has it truly come to this? Yes, it has. I'm all for it, girl. Oh, Andy, pay attend to Alfenhund. He is engaging in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alfenhund waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba dum bum. Confounded, she knows what must be done, still she hesitates. All because of these fancial rumors. What rumors? I should explain. Mephile's mother, well, adopted mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Oh, really? Felminia was her name, though you may know her better as the Songstress of Ulda. She was a performer and singular talent and much beloved by the people of Erosia, not to mention a certain Shelian minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Ophelia too struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Felinia's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate, for whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Felinian is alive as well. One of our informants, Father Illude, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress' description has been seen of late in the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we can succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfields' heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for La Nasco at once. Let us rendezvous there and inquire with Master Geguruji as the veracity of these rumors. Okay, sure. I also really like this, like that armor top that I'm wearing. Obviously, it doesn't really match well with anything. It kind of matches well with the gauntlets and stuff. But still. Okay. That's the wrong button. Sorry. I'm actually gonna look up how many missions are in if I can spell. $94. Okay, that is a lot more than I thought there would be. But it's not as many, but it's still more than I thought again. So actually, if I can do if I just focus on story quests and some of them are not as long as like this could be done in like 3 streams or so, or like 3 or 4 streams maybe if I can get like at least like if I can get like 20, if I can do at least 20, like the goal would be at least 30, so this could be 3 streams or so. But it all depends. I mean, we have 3 hours, so it's all good. Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my most deep muse, why have you forsaken me? The Titan's vein, I mean, Ade, what brings you to my humble resort? Romania? You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Ulda? Egad, man. If I had known that, I would have chained her to the bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame. To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say, a tragedy. West is it? Thank you, Master Geguruju. Information will serve us well. That's then. There are a number of places she could be. shall begin my search by the docks to see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I'd be most appreciative if you traveled on to Wineport and do the same. Okay. So many fucking missions here, man. Okay, so as I say, there is a fucking crystal thing there. Like, this is also another kind of fear I had with Final Fantasy 14. Is like, I knew that like, there was going to be a shit ton of missions to do. And again, I've mentioned this before, I'm the kind of guy who likes to like do almost everything that I can. That includes all these missions. Not only are some of them like kind of hard to do, but some of them are kind of impossible to do unless you're in a certain class. Which, by the way, now that I think about it, I should honestly have this on right now, my soul crystal. I don't know why I do not. Should have had that on. Well, if it isn't Ande, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold. They gave the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly. I had no choice but to eject her from the premise, interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory precision is without pair. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Oh yeah, I remember my blind dude, my blind friend. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're not the dude. Yeah, you want to know if I've seen a Mictos lass by the name of Velminia? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description before far too bloody long. You know, I need a million more experience before I can level up. That sucks. That's also like another thing I was like kind of hoping for was I see you have made grand adventures since we last spoke, Andy. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago, one does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, it's simultaneously familiar. Reminiscence of a bloom native to these ponds, in fact. I said as much as when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. Flowers which grow on the shades of the cliff have the strongest scent you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. She's no longer on this map. Oh, she is. She's just down there. Okay. Ah, shit. How do I edit this again? Select a slot by pressing the button combination. Yes. God damn it, I forgot how you edit the hotbar. damn it. I hate this interface a little bit sometimes. Well, you know what? Here, let's try this. Hello. I mean, you're dead, stranger. I did not realize my activities had roused the Gooboo's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and I... Falmini? I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you have only found a woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The Sanchez Ulda, I presume, Minfilia, or should I say, Asilia is looking for you. Asilia? You are the very picture of health, my lady. Yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is why. Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well that does please me. More than you know, but tell me, Sondrins in the force of La Nusco aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so, do you imagine I traveled all the way here on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? Well, my apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale, Wineport say? Hey, can I come with? No, okay, I'm just gonna hang out here, I guess. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. I think I was gonna go with this one, right? I don't up? Well, geez, I guess they're gonna reunite here. And what are you gonna give me? I'll probably go with that one. Not that it matters, probably. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I have kept her waiting long enough. Let's be off on the next ferry. You can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the walking sands. Bum, 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 bum. Yay, they just... I'm glad they actually just brought us here. Oh my god, this is the shortest quest ever. What's up, girl? Is this gonna be voiced or nah? And sentient, you have a guest. Lamin? Assyria. Aw. That's somewhat nice. I haven't seen it like that this in years, Andy. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuits of me endanger you and our cause. Could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible, while your every success and celebrate in secret. I'm so proud of you, Assyria. I've learned from the best. I have a gift for you. It's a Stalia perfume, remember? How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could just find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. I must have gone to so much trouble. It's not trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Andy, however. Could not have made it without him. Hi. Hello. Sup. Thank you, Andy. Thank you both. Yeah. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. Cat's eye? Is it gone? My father was a member of the Almigian resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ulda. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I need to know to survive. I'm no stranger to the facts of your history, yet if you have failed to grasp your implications, it is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerning mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. Oh, okay, that's kind of nice. So I gave it to Lamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why you returned this to me? Is something amiss? No, Assyria, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much further you must go on. You and your allies have accomplished much more than I could have ever hoped. You have succeeded where I have failed, and made me so proud that words may fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of what which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Acelia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Sounds must leave Ulda. Lamin? You built it once, Acelia. You can build it again. And this time we'll do it together. Truly? I like her. I have a feeling she's gonna be evil, though. Then again, I have the feeling about her, too. But, who cares? We'll see. The game's still young, guys. Alfenhund, the time has come for the Sounds to leave Vespa Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Reverence Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Sans and send word to the students of Baldizian. Preparations begin at once. Embracing the beast. Laying the foundation. Sup. It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Reverence Toll, but there is so much to be done, and in so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original camp Reverence Toll would have never been established, much less its too heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whenever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need more than they need us. We need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, Atisent. Really, Alfenhund, if I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed embassy of the Adventurers Guild at Reverence Toll? It is an honor, Ascendant. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alfenhund, we thought it best to begin talks with the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Reverence Toll hold the Sons of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We shall be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must need to be negotiated. If it pleases you, I would do so. It does. Sir, unless I am mistaken, you are the one known as Andy, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Self-born spoken of you in the most glowing terms. To steal Imperial repair and then use it to infiltrate Gallian Castilian is an undertaking few would contemplate, and few still survive. You shall always be welcome at Reverence Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Well, you are my home base, so yeah. And you're probably going to stay at my home base now since this home base will be there, so. They seem nice. Well, it would seem your reputation precedes you, Andy. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Reverence Toll with all haste as first intended. Before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have traveled so far, and there's already so much you have done for us, and for me. We will speak against anon. Till then, take care. Is the quest over then? Ah, yes. A book. Ah, Annie, were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Sola. Alphenhood has just returned. It would seem there is something he would share with us. Okay. I'm actually going to see if I have like the best. Yeah, good. Comparing news. Negotiations are concluded. And friends of the Ventures Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Reverend's Tolls. Sons of Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Moordona, the Rising Stones. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. Cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tatoo's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the walking sands to the rising stones. Possibly poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this monumentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plan, and they have each pledged their full support. General Rahuban included. Moreover, I have decided that time is right for us to cast off the vestige of our order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. You should have done as wise, at descendant. Anything is mere formality. My existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Erosia. Let's affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. I guess I can keep that. Well, obvious risk apart. It would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Erosia to place their trust in us, and reveal to them the true extent of our power. Yes, but in so doing, I would show them that it is power accountable to no one and not at once to all. Fucking hell, I can't speak. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this: prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time again, unite as one. Yeah, you all did great and everything, not just me. Okay, never mind. What up, girl? There must be some way I can... Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Philman to teach me the basics of mining, too. Ah, okay. And I actually worked on some mining afterwards, so... Do you ever wonder how he does it, Alphenhood, I mean? It was almost predictable that he would appear with the embassy of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Southbourne to concern our forthcoming move. Do take on the road and represent us well, Andy. And honestly, I could have just done my return, and I don't think that would have cost anything, but well. God damn it, I've almost been streaming for almost an hour. Damn. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Modahona. I was told to expect a scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long, Undead. You have something for me, yes? Let me see. I love that dude's outfit. I want that so much. Yes, everything's appeared to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that be... Would that we have a dozen more like you? Since we don't, though, we'll just have you to work a dozen men. I just. I don't think it really matters. It's possibly a primal. Oh, wow. Alright, so, as just pure curiosity, I was like, alright, since I know how many are in Heaven's Sword, how many are in Stormblood, and how many are in Shadowbringers. There is a shit ton. There's 122 in Stormblood. So that one's going to take a while. Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. But even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for minimal tasks. But such you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their eyes with tales of fortitudes to be had about the realm. It may get a bit fractious at times, but I imagine it'll be a good as place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Go with me, I'll show you around. Is that you, Andy? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have some most urgent news. We received good tidings from Grindania, and it would appear our aid is requested at once. I must ask you to report back to the walking stands with all due haste. Something quite all right, friend. I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear that this is no time for leisure tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all the necessary arrangements. Pray return at any time after you've seen your more pressing matters. Okay. It's possibly a primal. It's probably primal. Yeah, okay, so that's how I do it, but how do... I'll find a way. Alright, let me try this. I'm going to do something to see if I can get... so... Chocobo Saddle? No. Canyon. There we go. There we go. Hey, girl. A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Walking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the Adsentient, but I did see the look on his face after he took his leap. Something's definitely amiss. Could it be that the XIV summoned Garuda again? Or maybe Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask at the sentence if there's anything you can do. Okay. It's possibly a primal. It's probably probable. Alright. Is it a primal? Probably. Probably not. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Grindania. Thine arrival is customarily timely, Andy. The athletic waves leave little room of doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If that be true to my suspicion, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Uringay says, the readings bear strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Mongols guard beyond such follies. Suffice to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Yeah. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Heliox. He awaits thee in the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Grindania, Andy. Yada and Palomino will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Yeah, walk in the light of the crystal. We're still saying that bullshit? Okay. Bye, bitch. Alright, again, we're rolling. Alright, again, we're rolling. Hello, hello. Pleasure to see you as always, Private Dog. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Good, thank you. No one more qualified you. But we getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Hail to the king, Kupo. Okay. Now let me do this. How? There we go. Hail to the king, baby. Not long ago, the Mughal Kupalo Ope visited the Anda's Nest to request an audience with the elder Sitsia. Spoke of an immediate threat of all Mughal kind, one which would imperil the entire Twelvewood if left unchecked. You would enable ambassador of the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role of our darlings with the Mughals. The rest of you should hear from Kupalo Koop himself. He awaits you with the elder seats here at the Lotus Stand. that? Oh, it's... Okay. It's not that. What the fuck? Oh, hi, Limbo Neko. Sorry I didn't see your message there first. How you doing? The other signs have already arrived, sir. May I show you in? No. Yeah. Hope I didn't keep you long. That's good. That's good. That's good. Are you familiar with Final Fantasy 14 in any shape or form, or you were just curious to see what's going on? Dark Souls, yeah, it's good. I honestly can't wait to get back into Dark Souls. Please, you have to stop them, but you mustn't kill them. They're not bad, Moogles, Kupo. They're just misguided and gentle. No, firm thrashing is in order, yes, but no. Ah, so you're Null, okay. So yeah, thanks for joining. Sorry, it's like kind of dead. Yeah, I honestly don't know how Discord works, really. Just curious. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I hope to get back into. I did actually live stream both Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. I will at some point get back to going into Dark Souls 2 because there's some stuff I still need to take care of that. And then of course I need to do Dark Souls 3 and of course Demon Souls for the PlayStation 5. I can't wait to actually dive into that. What exactly do you in that box? Sure, go right ahead. Thank you with that. Yeah, I honestly have no idea how Discord works. I was like, I think like one of my early streams before I got one, someone was like, you should make a Discord. I was like, yeah, I don't know how it works, but sure. Calm yourself, Cupola Coop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive us. Pray forgive his whistle outburst, sister. Most grateful am I that you have come, Ande. And upon such short notice, truly Grindalia could not wish for a more stalwart ally. That is one fat Moogle. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Cupola Coop has brought us news of a most unsettling development. Yep, that sounds good to me, It seems that good King Moogle Mog 4, 10, 11, 12 has returned to Erosia. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself can't say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Cupola here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there. Unspeakable, beautiful, unimaginably suspicious, and with a literally endless supply of wine, Kupo. Wow. Kupo's getting crunk in this game, bitch. Also, I realize I'm giving the Moogle the same voice that I gave those forest fairies, like, back. Oh, well. In spite of this, possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Moogle Mog 12, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time has come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Eat Kuplo. No, I'm not gonna eat a Kupo. Kupo, eat a Moogle. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Moogle Mark 12. May his miraculous foresight ever be praised. You're exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope. He had a rope. You see? You see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held whilst his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. Oh. And that is how we Moogles came to this Dankapo. All of us except good King Moogle Mog 12. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Moogle kind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand. That being your reasoning for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what this problem was with him returning to Erosia? The problem he lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Moogle Mog the 12th is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait! You're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared? Did that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled by and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threat could have promoted them to take so drastic a measure? I can't speak. Might that not be itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought into the very brink of destruction, only spared at the last of the heroics of a chosen few. To you who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this last period of peace will doubtlessly seem to welcome respite. But to those who have not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely to calm before a storm. I think the Moogles Guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not be so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a great power, once they believe can be relied upon to protect our loved ones, their homes come by what made. No, I'm not gonna punish them. I assure you, the Moogles God only want to protect the forest from outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love. They started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the sylphs who summoned Ramu, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Moogles in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whatever the key may be, it is our belief that he possesses a threat not only to Moogle kind but to Grindania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Ande, confront good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his ever soul blah 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 blah, and drive him from our midst. Sure. Humbly, I do thank you. Alright, we're not gonna kill Kuplo. We're gonna kill good King Mog the 12th. The sanctuary of the Moogles gods and the Legion of Lords is concealed by magical wards. Brother Izumi Yan of the Conjurer's Guide will doubtlessly be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further. Ah, he's dancing! Or she, I don't know. The Moogle's dancing. Good King Zal was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He golfed with a thing in the dam and the burp. But why? Wait, where the fuck am I going? Oh, okay, yep, in here. Wrong button. Biddy. Bobbity. Boo. Sup? Welcome, Andy. Welcome. You should be the one to face good King Moogle Mog the 12th is a great comfort to me and to the elementals both. As I'm sure you know, the Moogles are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet, should the king be suffered to remain, just like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. I'm ready to seek the king now! The one's barren access to the king's sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones. The self-same method employed 5 years ago when first the king was summoned in Erosia. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, but none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden of the occasion. Kuplo Koop confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Mughals gods themselves. Yet wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the king's sanctum. I don't think he'd be good armor piece. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare say not labor any longer, for fear that the Mughals might succumb for the corruption influence of the liege lord. We must needs to have Kuplo Koop's keystone, Ande. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you in West Hope here. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. No. Oh, is that the Lancer's Guild? Okay. There is a teleport stone somewhere around here, right? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Probably? Hopefully? Yeah, there it is. By the Lancer Guild. Boop, boop, boop. Alrighty, onward and upward. Kuplo Koop. So, how are you doing, Kupo? Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there truly is no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead. Kupo, 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 Kupo. Purchase passes to Sweet Bloom Path. I'll be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. You have selected Regicide. What? That's the name of this mission? Oh my god, they're big! Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo. I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied no matter how many crystals you bring him. We offered you a choice, and this is how you repass by consulting with this Miquote. Imperials, Guardians, Gridanian Sylphs, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor to his king's moguls, he plots treason against the crown. Enough. Kuplo Koop will answer for his crime soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Mughal Bog the 12th. May his reign forevermore, Kupo. Eh? No fighting? Okay. Holy crap, they're giant compared to you. The king is ready to purge the 12 of his enemies. Kupo, we've got to stop him before it's too late, Kupo. Wait, is that, I think this, before I do that. Yo, what the fuck is this? Repairs? Have I been here before? I want to say yes because of this. I have been here before. The fuck? Windy wedding. Oh no. The entrance to Thorn March is deep within the bramble patch. Kupo, if you take me there, I can over the wood. But be warned, the Moogle's god has set traps to lure and chat TV. Oh god, hello, hi. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Kupo. Escort Koopa Coop safely to the ward entrance. Should you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return to Sweet Boom Pier, where you may rendezvous with him before trying again. Okay. Okay, good. This is one where he will... okay, good. I don't need to motion for him. Going to die! I don't know if marshmallows are a thing here. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm going the right way. Damn it, I keep doing that. I don't know what that means when that thing's at 100%. The fuck are you some weird gamer shit? Probably should go back and doing some training for me in as this class. Doing some of those missions. I think I'll do that off screen though. Holy crap! know, games like this need something cute like a Moogle. You been thunderstruck. Kinda wanna go do that. But I need to drop this dude off first. Oh no, bad breath. Don't let them hurt me, Kupo! Be the head of them, please. The head of them. Can that be all of them, please? Well, I think I've been to this area before for like a mission of some sort. That for something? I don't know. Here, Kupo! I don't see any more beasts. Do you? Are you ready to face the king, Kupo? Then step close to the ward. Raise your hands and focus, like when you were 2 and 2 and at the earth, Kupo. I'll open the way for you. Oh, is this not like gonna be a dungeon thing? Oh, no, never mind. There it is. The rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go and teach those foolish Moogles a lesson and send the game back whence he came. He's dancing. Yeah, the duty finder has been updated with a new thing. Okay, duty finder. Let's just make sure that's the only thing I'll have on. And now we sit and wait. And sit and wait and sit and wait and sit and wait and sit. And sit and wait and sit and wait and sit and wait and wait. And sit and wait and sit and wait and sit and wait and wait. And sit and wait and sit and wait. This is also another thing like I'm like not a big fan of when I'm streaming 14 years because of this right here. And this takes a while. so. Yo, this music's so good. Ah, okay, got another one. There we go. Didn't take too long, but that's a lot of Moogles. Oh, with different colored pups. Moogle's gone to arm, defend the king, Kupo. forgot to put What is with this music? And why is it kind of so good? Kaboom! Hail to the king, Kaboom! Hail to the king, baby. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, there we go. And I'm dead. And I'm back. Oh my god, I'm the fuck. This is the way I can see the chat a little bit more. What the fuck just happened there? I always forget that I have to stun move. This is where it gets complicated because again, I'm not like I want to say I know how to be a tank. Of course, they full resist. Hail to the football! I'm in king! Got him. Got him. Woo! Sorry about that. You did, Kupo, you did. Good King Mugumog 12. May his mighty soul rest in pieces no more. I shudder to think that what might have happened had you not stopped them. Mughals got when you did. Thank you, Wendy. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop praying at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Pungi Park that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Rayo at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain. Okay, stop. Why does it keep doing that? It keeps moving on its own sometimes. Are you kidding me? Son of a bitch. I dare believe my ears! Wookiee Moogle Mark 12! May his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all! Has fallen! All Moogle kind owes you a debt, Kupo. And I sense Ryo wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without further interruptions. Your bravery is in service to the 12th Wood and the Mughals shall not be forgotten, Ande. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray her to the Lotus stand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind. Conjurer's Guild, right? Hello? The other slaves are expecting you, sir. May I show you in? Sup? Andy, you returned to us unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurrence in Thornmarch. Blah, 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 blah. It is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Mughals don't worship him, for one thing. He's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. But mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that though a combination of the power contained in crystal and the forces of their collective faith, the Mughals called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the Aether Witch comprises him instead of being scattered to the 4 winds. According to, oh, fuck. Which means... Asians. This whole business reeks of their handiwork. Goopopo! They said it was a masked man who had taught them how years ago, but your idiot has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought no question. Confound it all. How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir in the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitations. A somber thought, but a salutary one. My heartfelt thanks, Andy. Already the information you have provided us has proven invaluable. The Grand Air Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. That of which you speak has even now been settled, Silence shall not wait for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Reverend's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady. Ayala and I remain to discuss particulars of our arrangements with the Elder Sincere. Maybe you could return to the Walking Sands and apprise the Ancient of all that has transpired? Yeah, okay. Oh, so that's what you guys were doing. Oh, so you guys were just talking business while I was doing fucking work. Like every single time. Sorry about that. I was wrapping something up. Alright, we have less than an hour left of this stream, guys. I hope you are excited as I am to continue on. Sorry, even though, like I said, I was like not really doing much. Not doing much, but I was like I wasn't doing anything a while there, so. It's good to see you hale and hearty and healthy, Andy. I received word from Yonda and Paulino that you had felled good King Mog the 12th, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So as they said, some of the same methods used by the Beast Tribes and taught by the Ashians. Though unfortunately, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seatsier of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support cannot have come at a better time. My thanks, Andy. The Gifted. Well, that don't look good. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are, at long last, ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Reverend's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous cavern would only serve to invite attacks. It seems only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end of the day. Upon my departure, the Walking Sounds will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given to the care of Urgerd. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Perhaps it's best that we do not forsake them entirely. Ushael shall remain here and devote his energies to study the natures of primals. By the grace of the 12, we will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, we will not be alone. Alice shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require assistance, I have their assurance that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urigare, would you inquire to him if any tasks remain undone? Can't escape the feeling that I've forgotten something important. Oh, you probably have. The Gifted. But what it is? Yeah. There's so many quests here. Are these quests gonna stay here when we move, or are they gonna move with us? Thou art ever welcome, Ande, but our quest require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern of my well-being. Rarely the contents speaks a desire to quiet this place without further delay. Perhaps thou thinks this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls shall rightfully be consigned to the annals of history? In man's eagerness to seize the future, how rarely he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stride into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestors faded by the eons. And still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis though his pride that wisdom doth ever give away to ignorance, while they who look and shall remain hidden lost no sooner than they are found. Be not offended, Ande. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surprising strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so conceived of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lesson of history, or that the same could be said of... Uh-oh. That don't sound good. Ah! Whence came that cry? The solar? 12 forehead. The ascendant! I figured something was gonna happen. I mean, she was on the ground in the picture of that thing. I wish the pictures of these things wouldn't spoil some of the stuff. Oh no, she's dead. Andy, you must. Uh-oh. Echo time, baby. Tell me, Lucius, would you have done the same? Lucius Livio was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure, one that I had met him prior to his passing. An assassin here? How? How rarely you see. You are indeed gifted at Descendant. But you're not like the others. Your robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who... You speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, Only expulsion. You. What are? I'm ready when you are, my lady. If there's anything, nothing else. Something the matter? Oh. Ah, I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to the reverence toll. Well, I'll let you say goodbyes. Take it as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she preserve naught. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing! The gift grants you clarity, grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I come, in peace, at Descendant. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are! Ah! Mayhap I was indeclared. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the Ardor, I wonder? Dude, you killed her, you motherfucker! And then I ran into the room, and then you told this flashback, and then we got the flashback, and... I take it there's no need to explain. You okay? Save your concern. He did mean no lasting harm. Whatever his intentions was, it was not to kill. I had a cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I can fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Ulrika, send a word to the students of Balstian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tombs in particular. If there is any references to an Ashian robed in white, however oblique, I know of it. Ashian, my lady, was not what gave you cause to cry out. I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the walking suns. Yet Ashians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why won't be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Mandy. Turn every stone in Vesper if you have to. Okay. Pray attend me, Tataru. Well then. Excuse me. Blah. I wonder. Don't, like, it's not a big deal if we do or don't, but, do we actually get, like, new headquarters every time after every expansion, I wonder? I'm told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. You shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak unknown. Eh? You are being judged. I always forget that it's L2, not L1. Stop, why? The gruesome drop roll. I'm gonna wait till my stuff comes back. You did so. Two of them, huh? I have 4 of them now? Come on, dude. That's not fair. Ugh. I had to run away from that so I can get health back. I might wait for my other stuff to come back too. So I probably have to face all 4 of them again. Get the fuck away from me. What up, asshole? Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. The laws of man grow so twisted in my absence that it is now prohibited to lay hands upon an emissary. You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will. Will you believe me when I say this? I am Eldibus, emissary, bearer of the world of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Ta-ta for now. TTFN, ta-ta for now. Oh, I guess they had that symbol for me to go into the room. That's right. That makes sense. Thank the gods you've returned, Ande. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again? Or when does he speak? Of when does he speak? And of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus portrayed much but revealed nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to contend with a wealth of additional questions. Let us set aside the matter of this ASEAN until we have completed our move to the Rising Stone. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Ala Mingya resistance. Truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters suitably convincing misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believed to be the single greatest Virtuosia, the Primals. His wisdom has guarded me throughout the years, though there's much within I still do not understand. It's my hope that Ulgria will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Rum ba bum 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 bum. Urinagi. Urinager. What's that? I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, can I imagine the ASEAN's pain. Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my latest sacrifice be in vain. Is it new home? Andy, this is Minthelia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have the power for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to. Once you have given the journal to Eriga, I bid you come to the 7th heaven in Reviant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you've already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new Etherite in Reverend's Toll. After all, it's right on our doorstep. Yeah! Sorry, I left without you because... duh! And yet, all the other members are still here. Satoru, what's up? What up, girl?
Andy, you're here. Good. We were all wondering when you'd show up.
As I was just telling your receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Swords is officially yours.
Splendid! From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comforting at home as for us as welcoming as ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces.
Reverend's Toll is populated mostly by adventurers, which means, as you might expect, that there's quite a bit of coming and going. Emphasis on the coming, at least of late, what with the investigation of the Crystal Tower hiding full stride. I've lost track of how many fortune seekers and scholars have shown up in the past few days alone, hoping to unearth ancient secrets. Yes, the Crystal Tower thing. I started that quest with Sid. Luckily, it was only like an introduction thing, so nothing too big about it. I don't know. Is that something that would be interesting to do on stream or not? I don't suppose the tower's piqued your interest as well. I've actually already been there. Roy offered your aid to the effort, you say? You certainly moved quick, my friend. If I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. Alas, I'll have to settle with hearing the tales of all of you seen upon your return. Be safe in there, yeah? Yeah.
Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that the receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Andy, I do believe it's time you officially announce your presence to everyone inside. The answer of the others will surely be a joy to see you.
I mean, okay. New home, who dis? In order to progress the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from your duties as a Scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. Okay. But I can, like, can this one in, right? Ooh, this place is nice. It's nice and big. Hey, girlfriend. New home this?
Well, it's certainly spacious.
Yes. Yes, it is. I so do not remember that staff at all in the main scenario. Or the first, whatever.
Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the Ascendiant and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political consideration to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzeia.
For Eorzeia! So I guess I will be doing the Crystal Tower stuff on screen.
More of your time, Andy. I would speak of Eldibus's.
Oh, hi.
Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which breatheth me will admit no delay. Mine ever attempt to conduct the students of Beldius has been met with silence. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try.
Ring, ring, ring. Phone call, phone call. Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, phone call.
No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. Fear we must assume the worst. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their walls are beyond circumvention. If they come under attack, they would have most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Beldistom, they may know of it. Though, through the thought of it pains me, till such a time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must seek aids another source of information on Eldibus. It is possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlikely to yield to it unconditionally. Do what you must.
I shall. Torture it is, then.
Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What can be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Asian, perhaps? Or Orcha? Or Punk? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Asian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Eldibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly. A way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Ande. I dare sustain them all about, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one.
Yeah.
Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessings. Should anything arise, you will be informed.
Greedy, where are you? Oop.
Your intersection was not foretold. You object? We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. They survived the 7th Ombre and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I, who labor not to cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see.
No, I don't see anything. It's total darkness, my dude. I mean, I guess I can do this.
Truly, there's no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request from assistance from Amiji and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seem in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern began apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply.
Ah.
The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's properties have grown frustration by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been a merely monetary value. If there is even possibility that the thief acts not of self-interest but in service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistakes. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Yostola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do.
Most likely not, but that's fine. Right, it depends on how long this quest could be. This could be the last one, or I could still do one more afterwards. We shall see. We shall see. Hey, girl.
Andy, your assistance is most welcome. I have already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might be spent in conversation with Fufulupa. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation.
and I would only be repeating that which he relayed to me. Ought elude my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. Alright, talk to me, dude. Tell me your name. What's up? Oh, hello there, Andy, was it? Your starlight said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quality of crystal stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... Ah, but never mind that. I have news to share. Sure, a while ago, the driver of a heavily large carriage refused to hold for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints at the Royal Alley in Sunway. The cart bolted off towards Eastern Thalian, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. As being carriage, that would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning, yet the Amaja do have a foothold in Eastern Thalian. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I failed to see what else it could. You miss me, friends. I'm back. I fear I come bearing disappointing news. Well, on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. Thankrad, where have you been off to? I figure you had everything under control here, so I took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Amaja friends. And won't you believe it, I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way and even was able to do my small part to help my friends in the brass blades intercept it. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of summons. The blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. So, alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassure our options as well. Come with us, Andy. Okay. Against all expectation, it would seem the Amaja are innocent of this particular spirit of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempts to defeat. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motives were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform Uringa of our process, or lack thereof. How you doing, by the way?
Now then.
Hey, voices! Sweet, finally. Go on your own.
'Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Is that it? Oh, okay.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Ugh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's toll. Save thine
Damsel or
insinuations
devil?
for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Hello.
Far across the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
Alrighty, which one of these would be best? Skill speed 16. This one. Alright, this could be the last quest. Let's see, though. Any bright ideas? A solid flash of insight? No? Well then, for what? For a suggestion, I say we try picking Fulfillian's brains again. Who knows, if we work together, we may yet find something of use nestled away within. Oh, but it's good to see you return. I've given some thought to the matter, and I've hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Fufalupa. Fufalupa? What is this disturbing oh, fuck. I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there was someone among our own ranks conspiring with them, a traitor in our own midst? It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, full of Lupa. Indeed, if, for reasons of security, the concerned decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as willingly as our rank of ours risk open confrontation? Mayhap not, but neither would the concerned be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret. To entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone mistook miner traveling without escort as to not to attract undue attention. But who? Ah, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to be that. But to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed. This miner would certainly need to rest upon the way, mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerlaya. Fine spot for rest, would you not agree, Andy? Last of all, the Mustique miner is taken, so you will lie in wait in the north, and I will do the same in the south. Forgive me, friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once. Yes, of course. Do what you will, little rabbit thingy. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. Not too far. Just run there. Alright, dude. Yo, you look fine, girl. Stepping up to the last as expected. You are unharmed. Can't give Seawolf thieves and in Thalian, no less. Suppose there's a first time for everything. Seawolves? All of them? Aye, and all with the same taste in facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Eh? Tancred, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. I love her in that outfit. Horizon, then. Lupo will want to hear about our meeting with the thieves. Yo, she looks fucking cute in that outfit. Neato. Alright, this was to hand in this quest, and then we'll do one more quest, and then I think that'll be good for the stream. And I'll be honest, guys, I know I haven't really been talking too much, but I'm glad to be back in not only playing Final Fantasy XIV like this, but I'm glad to be streaming again. Because it's been a while, and I freaking miss it, and I like it. And I hope you guys are enjoying it, too. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. Ah, but we have not been idle. Where you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. That's so. And by your leave, I shall very much like to have a word with that fellow in private. Ah, no. I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him and made good his escape. Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling the summoners we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No, but he was quite strong. A sea wolf. Lemenzia born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. See, pray keep me apprised for any developments. Yes, he's standing next to me. Understood. Fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your service are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed. What do you mean to give me one of your stark nods? You do, don't you? Yeah. Oh, here we are. The Mother of Exiles. Oh boy, this sounds great. The Artisan bid me tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alfheim waits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident. I am not privy to the details. When you do whatever it is that Alpha Hoon has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitor's brass blade. When I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. Yay. So I was reading what was going on in the freaking chat thing there. We're late. No matter. No, when our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, the vessel belongs to a band of Dolmens who seek an audience with the Sultan. You're familiar with Doma, yes? And Othard? Well, like the rest of the nations of the Eastern continent, it is ruled by the Galarian Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I expect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and, more importantly, if they know the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you think not? Come with me to Ulda, Ande. Unless I am mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken, we will find the Domians bickering with the salt sworn of the royal prominent. Uncertain of your role in the proceedings, insurance. If our guests are not themselves imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be being persuaded by some. And if not, who better than to have you in our hand in the event of unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repertoire. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Ulda. Ulda? Ulda? Alrighty. Is that by any... I guess the closest one would be the Chamber of Rule. You have like the you have left the sanctuary. You have entered the sanctuary. Cute little baby puppy darkness. Stop. Matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understand, good sir. We have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness. Away with you, and darken those doors no longer. I will not ask again. You know not what you do. I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart. I know his kind well. I hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alpha Lover at your service, a friend. Which I believe makes me very nearly unique, in this part of the world at least. If you indeed are your allies in Ulda, yet you will need some if you wish to endeavor yourself to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associates at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. Sup. Now where the frickety frack? Ah. You're telling me that I, a cat, cannot sneak? Alright, let's hear what your shit's about, dude. Or lady. Well, I get the feeling you're going to end up being someone that we should know or will know.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
Oh. Well, that's lovely.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Uldar unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
Alright, I'm gonna wrap up this quest first before I do anything. Kyoko! Oh, Kikyo. If I may, sir. As I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more than when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me. Gentle sir, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, I would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Alright, it's been a while.
Hells, why did you say so soon, Annie? Of course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. The wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow. See, but just sent word they can't come, meaning I got a boatload of food stuff and no one to feed. That's all they paid for the lot in advance. Haha. Go and call on Ferdinand and Catherine on the Sapphire Avenue exchange. Tell them I set the ship, the little prince's order on the walking stands. Or if they argue, just show them those letters. They should set them straight.
Sapphire exchange, okay. Yo, I honestly really like these decorations here for like New Year's. That's awesome. It does make me a little sad that I didn't go to, or I didn't like check out the game during Christmas and all that stuff. So, Sapphire Avenue exchange. There it is. But what's done is done. Alright, that's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions? You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. You mark my words. Bitch, shut the fuck up. She's in the business of feeding refugees now. I normally want to question Mistress Monde's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. I'm not speaking for the children, but if you ask me, any man who can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. The ruby exchange was where she was at, right? I'll just go with this one. Because that honestly might be the one. Alrighty, it was not. Oh, adventures. Duh, that makes the most sense. Wait, then why the hell did I go all... Why did I go somewhere... Oh, I exited... I'm an idiot.
They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Ugiri it's all in hand. I dare not hope for such magnanimity, much less expected it. Mistress Modi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Lady Urge, I briefed the Flame General of the situation. I think you will be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience? For the Sultanate and the Syndicate both, we shall return to the royal prominence at once. You have done much for us, Master Alfhind. I swear we shall return the favor. Naught is owned, Lady Urge, for naught has been given. Small favor you fairly won was with your words. It is with words you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Dons are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us at the Royal Prominent.
The Royal Prominent, the Royal Prominent. Of course, the one that I say like, oh yeah, this will be my last. Well, good. Okay, so this will be the end of this quest, so long as the quest ends. Like, it all depends. Let's see. The Chamber of Rule. The Royal Prominent. Alright, hopefully it's like, oh, let's just talk to Alfine, and then that's it. And then he's like, if you're ready, come on in. Pleasure, Andy. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. Okay.
I, Ugiri of Doma, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Ugiri.
Ugiri?
Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
Good on you.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves.
This guy's an
What
asshole.
were your words that day? Ah, yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than Gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Ul'dah's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
Refugee.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Oh. Yo, my own dude, what the fuck?
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
I agree. Yeah. Well, that sucked. Peace was never the option. Peace talks have ended. One slot remained in my inventory. Oh, great. Actually, hold on. Can I, like... Oh, okay. Is there nothing I can do? Like, can I not... There has to be, like, somewhere I can, like, put shit away at, right? And I can, like... Put it in other places, can't I? Check that out. Okay, you know what? This is something I will deal with off screen. My shit is full. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this stream. It's great to be back streaming. I may or may not stream on Wednesday. It all depends. We shall see. But I will for sure be back on Saturday, next week, Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time to continue streaming. So thank you all for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this. And of course, guys, if you missed any of the stream, it'll be up tomorrow every time I stream, they're always up the following day at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time after my initial videos of whatever I'm currently LPing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Yakuza as well, and I hope you guys enjoy the finale of the story tomorrow as well, which is so good, like that game. And of course, guys, I'll say this once more. If you would like to, I would greatly appreciate if you guys went to my other channel, the Kingdom Kid channel, to watch my top 10 games of 2020 and my honorable mentions games of 2020 as well. Alright, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys for sure next Saturday. If I'll see you on Wednesday, I don't know. But anyway, thank you all, and I'll see you all next time.